Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our second segment of Age of Strife.
Yeah. What
So,
up?
up on top of the hill, looking down upon this lone goblin who's done nothing to wrong you in any way, shape, or form, and is literally just like sitting and having lunch in the middle of the day, which, granted, is unusual for a goblin because it's the middle of the day.
Wow, Neil.
Aldous notches his bow for some unfathomable reason and looses an arrow with advantage.
Okay. Is that
2d20
2d20
d1
d1? Okay, that's
plus all that fun jazz.
Plus 5. Plus 5. Oh, yeah.
Nice hit.
Fuck yeah. So
Give
that's
me a damage roll, buddy.
2d6 plus 3. Because it's a sneak attack, right?
Right, because you got the sneak attack for having advantage.
God, that's so sexy. 9.
You hit the goblin square in the neck, and it just topples to the side. No noise, nothing. Just.
And I kind of just go,
Well done, friend. Well done. And I charge in with my great axe. How far away are we from the actual people?
You don't see any other people. You just see little lean-tos made from canvas and sticks.
I go chasing after behind her with my great axe.
Can I get a wisdom check from everybody?
Sure.
Yes.
This should be dismal. Actually, I got one in that. Okay.
So wisdom, we do 1d20 plus 1? Or well,
Plus,
1d20
yeah,
plus
whatever your
wisdom?
wisdom modifier is.
17.
Nice.
Oh my god, a 3.
Oh, nice. It's beautiful.
The barbarians don't know shit.
Barbarians charge in, axes in hand. Meanwhile, up on the hilltop, Theobald and Tilly go, hey, wait a minute.
Tilly.
I'm sorry, Theobald and Aldous go, wait a minute.
Oh.
Where's the ox? And you look around and you notice the ox is missing. Make of that of what you will. Meanwhile, the barbarians run down the hill. Are you guys giving like a ferocious war cry? Or are you just like running down the hill?
Just running down the hill. And I've got my axe in hand, and I want to start swiping at the tents, the lean-tos.
Okay. Up on
Taking
hilltop.
I start on the other side, opposite where she went. So if she went to the right and started hitting, I went to the left and started hitting.
Cool. Up on the hilltop, what are y'all doing?
I have an arrow notched, and I'm ready to strike if I see another enemy, sneak attack style.
And Theo?
Yeah, same thing. I was going to ask if we saw the ox, but you always told us we didn't. So I'm going to actually point that out to the gang. Say, hey, guys, there's no ox here, so the goblins might not all be here. We need to keep Frosty. And I'm kind of like doing one of these with my notch bow as well, but looking around in case so we don't get ambushed behind.
Okay.
Be careful, friends.
I'm just swiping. I'm ignoring them, and I'm just swiping at the tents.
All right. You get to the
Clobbering
first
them all
tent
down.
and bring your axe down upon it. You hear a loud snapping as a branch, whatever branch it is that's holding up this thing, just cracks in two, and then squeals of confusement coming from inside. On the other side, on the right side, Orr brings his two-handed axe down and also snaps the branch on this slightly larger tent, which reveals loud grunts of discontent from something much bigger than a goblin. And let's roll initiative.
Cool. All right, let's see.
Are we all rolling?
Yeah, everybody. Everyone joins the fray.
1d20 plus
11.
I'm sorry. I should have muted for that. Crap.
We'll never forgive you.
First.
Oh my god, how am I going first?
That was bad.
Yay, mediocrity!
Yeah, the big 11. Saving my rolls for attacks.
Okay. So, digging its way out of either end of the tent that Orr broke down, come two bugbears.
Oh,
They
okay.
are yellow-haired, pointy ears, big bushy beard. Normally you see them in some sort of armor or with some sort of shields or, well equipped for battle, but these two are as naked as the day they were born. One of them sprouting a big, long, flapping dick, the other one not. In one of them has in its hand a morning star, and the other, the female, has a javelin. They crawl out of their tent with their weapons, and I think they have enough movement to do that. And get to their feet as you ready your blow, or serve like, huh? 2 bugbears, what? And they make attacks at you, Mr.
They get to attack too? Damn.
Really? I thought we would have had
they got
surprise
high on their
them.
initiative. Yeah.
Totally
these-
would have thought we would have had a surprise round on them.
You did, but the surprise round was like bashing in.
Their houses.
Yeah, actually, you know
yeah.
what? Give me attack rolls to see if you might actually have hit them. Give me attack rolls with disadvantage.
Okay.
But both
How do we do that
Or
again?
and Cray. So
2d20.
DH1.
DH1.
Yeah, because you might actually have hit them while they
Oh,
were in the
plus
tents.
our attack thingy thing.
Plus
whatever the
6 and
fuck
4.
Oh yeah.
6 for Cray, 4 for Or.
So I hope this is the right formula.
I suck.
Wait,
Yes,
nope,
but with a
damn it.
/R first.
Yeah, my bad.
Damn.
Ooh.
Man, I had a crit on that first roll. Damn it.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's okay.
You have disadvantage for not being able to see them, but you should also have advantage for them being unsuspecting and surprised. So I think the 2 cancel out. So let's just use your first rolls, which are a hit and a crit. Because that's how advantage
Oh,
and disadvantage
snap.
work, is they do cancel each other out, and I wasn't considering the advantage for them being not paying attention.
Nice.
Okay.
So Cray, give me your damage roll, or give me a critical damage roll, which is double damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Not the best, but actually that's really shit considering it's a D12.
That's still, 6 damage though with a 2, that's awesome.
It's true.
Okay. Let me write these things down so I don't forget. Let's use the other side.
I really like the battle music.
It's good. Isn't it?
Yeah, dude, your ambient music makes scenes. Like when you were playing it last week when I was with Tilly and I was dying, I'm sitting here going no, no, the music.
It's cool. I like it a lot.
Okay, so Cray, you hit for 6.
Kreia.
Kreia, you hit for 6, while Or, you hit for 12.
You can call me Cray Cray.
Cray?
Great,
Great,
guys.
All right, you hit them. Anyway, they came back out and they swung their mace, or Morningstar, and javelin at you. Ello, what is your character's armor class?
15.
15. The javelin hits you, but the Morningstar does not, and you take a unpleasant 8 points of damage from the javelin as it guts you deep in the side.
Okay.
Okay, and then it goes to who had the next highest initiative? Cray, actually, or I'm sorry, Or had the next highest initiative. It is your turn.
Of the 2 of them, they're both within melee range, correct?
Yeah, they've come
Which
to
one is
one on either
bigger?
side of you.
Which
The-
one is visibly larger, or does it not? Do they not have a?
The one with the
dick.
flopping cock.
The
Well, you would
male is
assume,
slightly
but-
larger.
You would assume.
Okay, I'm asking. I want to go ahead and, as a free action, rage because of the damage I took.
As a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Yeah, sorry. And I want to swing on the larger bugbear. and I want to yell out, "Sis!" So let's see. This is my first time attacking with rage, so. Crap! I didn't write down all. That's the one thing I missed was writing down rage. What does rage do exactly? I've totally.
Yeah, this is
you
something
have
I'm learning too.
Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you make a melee weapon using strength, like your two-handed axe, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as the level goes up. So your bonus to damage is 2. And you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, which means you take half.
Yeah, they're so strong.
But there's nothing to hit, correct?
No bonus to hit.
Okay. All right. Well, I will swing then.
Are you raging now?
I am raging, correct.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
So powerful.
Oh my god. So
Okay,
nerdy, you guys.
17.
17 is a
Damn.
hit.
All right.
Don't forget to add 2 more to damage.
Yep.
Please get max damage 18. That would be so.
Oh, that's tough.
You gotta add 2 more to that.
Reroll. You gotta add. Reroll.
No, not reroll.
No reroll.
Damn it!
No, that is with the +2 extra damage. I have 2 strength modifier
Okay.
plus.
Oh, damn.
I got it right. It just was
Okay.
shitty.
Okay. You notice that this is not the first wound on this bugbear. He seems to have been injured earlier. Maybe a few moments ago. Maybe 6 seconds ago, exactly. We'll never know. Crawling out from the other huts, the little other lean-tos, sprawl 4 goblins. And they pick up short swords and long daggers and run for Kreia. Kreia, one of them hits you and one of them crits you. I think you take a total of 10 points of damage, actually.
Damn,
from
yo.
all these things. They're pretty tough here. Yeah, 10 points of damage. And then
Okay.
we come to whoever had the next highest initiative.
Was Aldous.
Aldous.
That was last.
All right, I'm gonna do a sneak. They don't know I'm up there, right? So I'm gonna sneak attack with my bow. I'm gonna hit the bugbear that Elo had hit.
Do it.
Sneak attack style.
Oh, yeah, actually, Aldous, you should have gone on the same turn. I didn't realize that you had different initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have made a difference. You still are not spotted, so you have advantage on your attack roll.
Okay. Nice.
That is a hit.
Okay. Ten damage.
Wow, nice.
Okay. And Theo.
And now, do I have any sort of surprise? Because I'm sitting up here on the hill.
Yep,
They
you
have
also have
not seen me?
advantage.
Okay. So I'm going to use my action surge because I want to take 2 shots.
Do it. Who are you taking shots at?
I'm going to go after the non-injured bugbear. So that's the one with the Morning Star?
The javelin is the
The
non-injured.
javelin.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, after my shot, can I take a cunning action and hide? Like, drop down and hide?
Not a problem. You quickly duck behind a small shrubbery.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's
That's
cool.
right.
It's cool, bro.
I'm going to try to keep this stealth shooting up as long as I can. 17.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, since I have... Go ahead, finish this.
No, I'm done.
Okay, so I got to roll 2d20
D1.
D1, right? I get to keep the top one, right? And then plus my
Yes.
attack. So, and I'm using my bow.
Scoots isn't a ranger, he's a fighter, by the way, chat.
This is true. Hit. Just because he's using a bow doesn't mean he's a ranger.
So then, now how does surprise damage work then? Help me out. This is the first time I've done this.
There's no surprise to damage roll. That's
Okay,
a
just
thing
a
that
regular
the thief
damage roll
gets.
then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It says one. It says there. Hang on. There we go. That's bad. So 4.
4 is not very good, but okay.
No. And I get to do this again, right?
Yes, you get another
My
attack
action
and
surge?
bonus action.
And is the second attack still a surprise, or now that I've
Yes.
attacked once, they would know that I'm attacking?
Nope, it's all in the same round. It's all surprise.
Oh, great. Okay.
Boom! Critical hit.
Oh,
Give me 2d8 plus 3.
Say it again.
2d8 plus 3.
2d8. Gotcha.
This is the big bugbear, right?
This is the female bugbear. The
D8 plus
slightly
3 you said,
smaller
right?
of the two.
2d8 plus 3. Yeah. Oh my lord!
Wow.
Damn.
That is some fucking damage. Like,
That's really
I'm
good.
pretty sure you just exploded.
So I did 4 on one and 17 on the other, or was it 21 to the same one?
I
two
would think
same
you were you splitting up your attacks or were you directing? them
I would
at the same
imagine
one?
I just shot at the same one.
Yeah. So you put 2 arrows into the female. The first one lands kind of in her shoulder, and she doesn't seem to care too much. And the second one lands square in her belly, and her eyes go wide, and she's like, "Oh!" and puts a hand over it, bring the javelin up to bear again. As the bugbears go, the male shouts out something in bugbearish, goblinish. It's a goblinoid language. It goes, "Bugbear!" And the female withdraws and flees, but the male there stands his ground, grunting, making strange noises, and swinging his morning star at Orr. Ooh. It is a miserable attack. His wounds have been weighing him down, and he stumbles with it as his morning star kind of swings past Orr helplessly. Orr, it is your turn.
I didn't get a turn.
You didn't go,
Did
Kreia?
he get? Nope.
I am so sorry. Go, Kreia.
Oh, awesome.
You were supposed to go before the goblins.
Do I have? Oh, was I? Oh, crap. Okay. Do I have any goblins near me still?
They're
Right
4
next to me?
surrounding you. Well, I
4
guess
surrounding me
technically
still.
you're going before them, so we'll retcon back to they're running at you. You know, they're
Oh, okay.
they're coming they're crawling out of their tents, and you can
So
can
she
attack.
doesn't have 10 damage against her then, right?
Well, we'll see. If she
No,
kills one,
let's
then we'll figure out
figure it
whether which one that was. But
Not a big deal. Okay, so I take my great axe and I'm gonna swipe at. What are they holding again?
they're
Swords
just
and-
crawling out. They're short swords and long knives, pretty much the same thing.
All right, I'll just swipe at whatever one is closest to me. Doesn't matter.
Since this guy is still crawling out of his little tent thing, you do have advantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay, so that's advantage. That's the 2d20.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. 2d20, d1 plus 6. Getting used to this shit. Boom.
Boom. That is definitely a hit. Give me your damage roll there.
Damn.
Yeah.
You raging?
Nope. I haven't been hit. You have to be hit to turn on your
You
rage.
don't.
right?
can
That's
rage.
just something I'm kind of doing. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can rage as a bonus action on your turn.
Right. Then yes, I am raging. I would have probably turned it on actually when I hit the tent, to be honest, but whatever.
Whatever.
So 1d12 plus 6.
Oh,
Really? Really damage? Really? Okay.
It's a
Clearly I'm just so blinded by the thirst for blood that I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, I hit you, but it sucked.
Oh, actually, if you're raging, you get a +2 to damage, so that actually becomes 9. Which doesn't matter. for
No,
the-
I added that.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
I have a +4 from strength. I didn't add proficiency or anything like that, so it should just be 6.
Yep. But now it is your turn on the second turn, so that didn't actually kill anything, so the retcon was perfect.
Yeah, but if she was raging, wouldn't she take half damage because she has resistances?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, she would.
okay.
How much
I mean,
damage
however
did
you want to
take?
handle it.
It depends. DM rule.
No, that's very legit. I will give that to you. How much damage did you take?
I took 10 damage.
Divided by 2, you take 5.
Okay.
And
Nice.
now the ore has gone again. Now it was your turn. There are still 4 goblins about you.
So it's my turn then. Correct. We are back in order now, starting
Yes.
from where the
Yes.
bugbear ran. Okay, so he's still in front of me.
Yes.
I am going to attempt to attack him again
Cool.
with my great axe. And I am still raging, so I believe it's just there we go.
19 is a hit.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
You drop him to the
Dead.
ground. The axe sinks deeply into his hips, and you can hear the bone chipping and breaking underneath it as the bugbear collapses to the ground.
Thanks.
I let out a primal roar.
Can I hear your primal roar?
Roar!
That's pretty good.
The little hairs on the back of Krea's neck start to stand up, and she starts to get like a little bit of a smile, like, yeah.
All right, Kreia, your turn.
Do I see? And we can still see the female one running, right? Like this
Yes.
just happened.
Yes. Kreia's turn.
So she kind of like flexes her neck just a little bit and swipes at another one.
Same injured one or a new one?
Oh, it's still alive. Then
Yeah, it's still alive.
the injured one, the piddly little thing. And I don't have advantage anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. Just making sure. 1d20 plus 6. Boop. Ooh, that's poopy.
That is a miss indeed. Aldous.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna pop up and sneak attack with my bow the female bugbear running away.
Okay, you pop up, get a sight on her as she's running. Make your attack
Clever girl.
Nice.
with advantage. All that fun stuff. Hit.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No.
Here we go. 2d6 plus 3.
That was a really good one. Wake up.
Nice.
I especially like when you killed those guys.
The arrow lands in the back of her shoulders, and she crumples forward.
Dead?
You're gonna have to go check the body to find out for sure. Leaving the 4 goblins surrounding Kreia. Let's give them some morale checks, huh? Sounds reasonable. Oh yeah.
Poopy.
They're not too pleased about this situation, and they scatter to the wind, each running in their own direction, pretty much. Kreia, you may get 1 opportunity attack against 1
Okay, that is fucking happening.
with advantage because that literally just like throws his hands in the air and runs away.
Right. So 2d20 d1 plus 6.
Hit.
All right. Come here, you little bastard. What the hell do I roll? Okay, 1d12.
Oh!
Now the max damage comes. You lop the goblin's head off. It falls to the ground at your feet.
Damn.
What about Theo? He hasn't gone.
Theo goes at the end of the round. And speaking of which, end of the round, Theo.
Yeah, so can I? Are they still in range of me?
Oh
There's
yeah,
there's 3
you'll
left
get
running,
a couple
right?
of rounds of shooting at goblins as they flee.
Oh yeah, well I'll definitely take a shot at one of them. Obviously the closest one that's fleeing to me.
Go for it. The advantage
is there
on the
any-
roll.
There is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, their backs are to you. You've got, they're not even really aware of your presence.
18.
Yeah, 18's a hit. Oh, thank God for that advantage.
Wow.
And then it's just regular damage because it wasn't a crit, right? So, right? That works.
Correct. Correctamundo.
Okay. Terrible. 4.
Oh.
Terrible. You know what? That goblin only had 2 HP, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Arrow to the back of the spine, the base of the spine, and the goblin goes forward. Legs not moving, arms flailing wildly for a few seconds before it just kind of stops.
Okay. Taking that.
And then Or and Kreia, if you would like to do anything, you can. The goblins are a little bit slower than you, so you can, in theory, catch up to them eventually.
Oh, right.
I would like to throw a javelin at one of them.
Ooh.
What's javelin's damage?
It's 1d6.
Go ahead and give me a attack roll with your javelin.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh man.
I was gonna say advantage, but you hit anyway.
Should we see if it's a crit?
Let's see if it's a crit. Why not? You know?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, well, fine. Okay, anyways. 7 damage.
Ooh. That hits the goblin in the leg, and he crumples to the ground, trying to pull the javelin out, but squealing in pain all the while. Kreia?
I run up to him, and I coup de grace.
Dead. Well, let's not even bother with the dice. Theo and Aldous, you guys can take shots at the one remaining one if you so desire, or you can let him flee.
I'm gonna kill him for sure.
You sure?
It's not a sneak attack, right?
Should we try to catch him and see what he knows about the ox? Just thought, Aldous, before you kill him. Maybe catch him.
Can I aim? Can I aim for his leg?
Sure.
No parents here yet.
Why not? No advantage on the roll. Just a normal attack.
I say, you're right, Theobald, and I'm gonna shoot for his leg. So do I take a minus because I'm aiming?
I would impose disadvantage, but since you have advantage for back attack plus disadvantage, the two just cancel each other out.
Okay.
Hit. Give me a damage roll.
Okay.
Don't kill him.
You can just declare you're doing non-lethal damage, and it will do non-lethal
Yeah,
damage.
I'm trying to take him out in the leg. I'm trying to immobilize him.
7 damage. Okay.
Right in the knee.
He falls to the ground as well, howling in pain. And we can end the combat there.
Actually, my character would run up on him and coup de grace. He would kill him.
So he's a little bit away, so you
You
guys
gotta
have
shout
time to
out.
see him running up towards it, and you can say whatever you want. I can't promise it will influence his actions, though.
Theobald, yell out. Tell him not to kill it. Theobald, make sure they don't kill them.
Hey, big fuckers, don't kill him!
Okay, let me make a. What would be a good roll to determine? Because I am raging and I'm like, what is it?
Right.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
A wisdom
Okay.
check.
Fog
yeah.
of rage.
We can set the DC. So if an easy thing to do would be 10, something medium to do would be 15, something difficult, really difficult to do would be like a 20.
I think medium should be. I think we should be at 15. Okay. I'm
So-
raging. I'm killing. I've not fought with these people before. I'm there to kill. So.
All right, so 15 or higher on your wisdom check to see if you hold yourself back.
Oh,
I do not.
He doesn't.
Okay. How would you like to finish this guy off who is on the ground in terror and not putting up any resistance?
I'm gonna run up with the axe. No javelin. So I run up and attempt to hit him with my axe.
Don't even bother rolling. He's got
Oh,
1
it's a coup de
HP and he's
grace.
lying on the ground with an arrow in his leg. He's fucked. Like,
Or
I guess you could roll
no!
1. I guess you could roll 1. You know.
No, you fool!
For the lulz. Okay.
Good.
Wait.
All right.
Okay. Just to make sure. Who knows? I might trip.
You bury your axe in his chest, and his breathing slows to a stop very quickly.
I face palm, and then I run down the hill.
I needed that. And I pull out like I get my blade and I just like grab the end of my shirt and I go,
You fight with a ferocity unlike any other. That was very impressive, both of you. But thanks a lot for killing the goblin we were going to take hostage. Now we'll never know where the ox is.
oh, hostage. You guys do that sort of stuff?
Sorry.
If it means more riches and more information, oh yes.
Barbarians.
I'm
Open
just.
my eyes.
I take a seat on the ground, kind of hold my side, and just kind of like try to like calm down
Yeah.
a bit while this is going on.
Riches.
Or now what
that
are you
buys booze,
what are
right?
you gonna tell the kid? Like, now we don't know where his parents are still. Don't even know if those are the people that killed his parents. You killed them all.
Shall we try to search for tracks that the ox might have made?
Living in
Oh,
town
yeah.
has made you guys weak and soft. There's more than one way to track an ox. It's a huge animal.
I actually
Pretty
forgot the ox
sure-
wasn't even here.
Sure, my arrows probably saved your life, but I'll go ahead and let you call me weak this time.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Hmm.
I grew up in cities.
No, though.
I don't care what you think of me.
What about
I
a little
liked my upbringing.
Make a note.
Wow. That was. I don't really care what you guys are saying. I'm on cloud 9 right now. That was exactly what I needed. Oh, damn.
I have the
All right.
most normal boner right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Did you see that? Did you see the one with the penis? The penis was hanging out. Did you see
I was
it?
there, sister. It was flopping in my face.
Did you see me kill the female? I killed the female as she ran away. It felt great. I'm not going to lie to you.
I stop laughing immediately when he says that and get a straight face again.
God, you're
Come on,
such a-
Or. That was a good time. Admit it.
I nod towards Kreia.
So I guess, all right, right. Or ox and parents. All right, let's keep going, I guess. I kind of shake myself out of a stupor.
I
All right.
stand up and kind of show my side where the javelin got me.
Or I see you've been hit. Well done, brother.
I go out and like clasp your hand, like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
I just look at Theo. I'm like,
I just look at all this.
like wide-eyed, like crazy.
Very much what the fuck. Let's check the bodies, see if at least see if we got any money on them, if nothing else.
You
Maybe a
search
clue or two.
the area.
Check the
Neil?
female bugbear.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a question out of character. The whole hit dice thing. How do we like use that to heal ourselves? That takes like what, an hour or something like that, right?
Under the normal rules, it would take an hour, but we're using the extended rules, which means it takes
Right, so
like
it
a
takes
day
a
of
day.
rest, a night of rest. Yeah,
Okay.
you just gotta sleep, and then you can roll your d12 plus con mod.
Right. Okay. Cool. Sorry.
No worries.
I guess maybe I should attempt to like stitch my side or something. Can I use like a medicine check or something? Just kind
Yeah,
of.
give me a medicine check to see if you can.
Oh. I guess I should kind of do the same. I have like a little bit of blood where one of them
yeah,
hit me,
yours
but
isn't as bad as his wounds, but you
I
can.
walk up to Freya and I do. I let me help you with your wounds, and I try to do it.
wait, are you walked up to me first or to Or?
I walk up to you to help you with your wounds.
I yell over. She
Or's
can
gonna
take
kill
care
you.
of herself.
It's fine, Or. The little one probably has deft fingers for this sort of thing. Just let him do his work.
Okay.
How can fingers hear?
Oh my god.
Or. It's a good thing you're so strong.
All right, I'm gonna roll 13 for medicine.
That's enough. Yeah, you've put some pressure on there, and you've got some sort of stuff with you. You managed to get the bleeding stopped and more or less ready.
He rubs dirt on it.
Hey, if you need to staunch it, you staunch it.
Yeah.
I'm not bleeding, but this dirt on my side's all red. I'm not bleeding anymore, but I have very muddiness coming out of me.
Oh God.
So, in our search of the bodies, what did we find, Neil?
I'm calculating that now. You find 13 silver, as well as 6 golden coins.
Ooh.
I kind of look around and see if there's any like did they have any provisions like stuffed around in the tents that I've knocked down? Was there like little like flasks or
Yeah.
like water skins like but maybe filled with ale?
Going through the tents, you find in the larger one where the 2 bugbears were, you find armor for both of them, for starters, as well as a couple of other weapons. You find a cask, which looks like someone would just carry it over their shoulder, that is completely filled with ale.
I open that and I sniff it.
It smells
is
pretty
that?
good. It doesn't smell
I
like
pick it
bugbears
up.
made it. Yeah.
I pick it up and I just start like shaking it into my mouth, and it's just kind of going all over like my furs and my wound and just everywhere.
You find a haversack that has some dried jerky and some just basic provisions. There's some moldy cheese and some stale bread, some dried meats, some dried fruits. And in the goblin areas, you find just like the most basic of things: stale bread, rats, dead old rats that are kind of rotting and smelly, a pigeon, their armor, and some other daggers, and a couple of just like random tokens, like a little wood carving of a circle with another circle inside of it on a necklace, and some bones and on a bracelet, yada yada.
Well,
All right, I
guys
take
enjoy
the
that. We'll
I
take
take
the money.
I'll take the cask and I take the bread, meat, and cheese, and I pass the cask over to Or. Have some, brother.
I drink deeply from the cask.
Theo, would you like to split that money?
We can split it, or I can just keep the party funds as I already have for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just do that.
And I also start poking around the armor of the bugbears. I guess you're right; they weren't wearing it, right? Because they were busy. They were busy. So, gross. So, what kind of armor is it?
It is hide armor. It seems to be like bear pelts.
Hide armor would be out of character. It would be a medium armor, correct?
Yes,
Or would it be light?
it's medium.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's medium.
Well, I guess.
Rhea knows
No,
all.
I just remembered. I just remembered from when I
do
was.
we know the stats on hide armor? Can we get that?
It is 12 AC, but you're only allowed to add 2 points of your dexterity modifier to it. However, if you use armor, you can no longer add your con bonus to your armor class.
Correct, which would actually give me lower AC.
Right.
And I smell the pelt and kind of toss it away.
Yeah.
Smells like they fucked right on top of this.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like kick at it.
Smells like a dead rat. Let's not bother with this junk. I toss mine aside as well.
Let's see. Who was it that was searching the bugbear's corpses?
I was searching the female one that was running off.
Give me a perception check, Mr. Jordan.
Word.
As you were searching the female, you notice that she is preggers, or was.
Oh, damn.
I take my dagger out of my boot and I jab it into her belly.
Okay.
Brutal, man.
I
don't say that in character. That's just me out of character. Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't look like she was very far along, but
Okay. Do I need to roll or do I just?
no. I mean, she's bleeding to death
All this
already.
the fetus killer.
Well, the way my character's thinking is, if another bugbear is born, that's another friend potentially dead. So.
My character kind of takes notice of what he does, kind of nods in approval.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't notice what was her status from afar.
Yeah,
she's not
but
too
I
far along,
noticed
but you
that he
definitely
stabbed
see
her.
the stabbing.
Yeah, which is cool with me.
And I walk,
For whatever
walk back.
purpose.
When I walk back, my eyes are a little misty, like I just had an emotional moment. But I look like I'm angry and I'm looking brave and strong, but I have a little.
So
Can I roll perception to see if I notice?
Aldous, is she dead now?
eyes?
Did you kill the bugbear finally?
You would notice it. You don't
no
need
more.
to roll.
She is no more, Thea.
All right. Saw you jabbing away over there. I was curious.
Are you crying? I yelled
No.
to Aldous.
No, I'm not crying. I got something in my eye as I was slashing that bugbear's guts. A bit of blood splashed into my eyes. Do I need to roll for like a performance or persuasion?
Bluff.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Who am I adventuring with?
All right. Naturally, as a rogue, I have +4 to that.
Well, this is the age of strife, Scoots.
I know. Jesus, man.
Wow.
D20 +4.
It's barbaric.
18.
That's my counter roll. Do I even have one?
It'd be your passive insight. So 10 plus whatever your insight modifier is.
Insight. Where would that be?
It's under your skills. I think it's called insight.
Oh, insight. Okay.
Wisdom.
Yeah, no.
Luckily, it's wisdom.
I shrug and all right, I get it. I've had blood in my eye before. That sucks.
It happens.
Okay.
Sorry, I was saying that so casually, not as the character. I'm just like, my character just kind of shrugs and grunts, like, okay.
Okay.
I put my dagger back in my boot and walk toward them.
My character stands up, and I want to go ahead and start looking around the area. Maybe use perception or something to
Please
see if I
give
find
me
any other
a
tracks. Or
perception check.
I have a question.
Yes.
Aldous was doing those heal things. What does that exactly do?
There's
that
no
doesn't do anything, right?
It kind of just slows and stops the bleeding. It won't give you any HP bonus.
Okay.
In game terms, it doesn't do anything. Oh, very nice.
Nice roll, dude.
What
What was that roll for?
Perception.
for
searching.
perception, to search the area to see if there's any other tracks. Or
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
find the prints of the, what do you call that animal? An ox. You find
Ox.
ox prints.
no sign of parents or adults, humans, feet, nothing. Okay. I tell them, here's your bloody ox. You don't have to question any goblins, and I point to the tracks.
Well done. I suppose you are quite useful. Besides your mighty axe swinging, of course.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, Aldous, you've got a little something on your nose. We still haven't found the parents yet. Let's find the parents so we can go find the kid. Then tell him his parents are dead.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, barbarian, lead the way.
Hold on.
I don't take
Hold on.
orders from you.
I lead the way.
Oh,
All right.
okay, my lady, lead the way.
Or is as great of a brother as he is, he knows his place and he knows that it's best if I lead the way.
I'm simply here to protect her.
And I walk on.
Let her think whatever she wants.
And we're walking like in woods, right?
No, it's a pretty open area. There's a few scattered trees here and there, maybe a grove there, grove here, just a couple of lone trees in between. It looks like
Okay.
maybe once upon a time this area was forested, but that it has been long, deforested by axes.
Okay.
You follow along, or you follow the trail for quite some ways. The trail leads out further and further to the east. And how long would you like to follow this trail? All day?
To keep following the tracks, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I will keep following. My character would keep following it until somebody else wanted to rest. He would never admit himself that he wanted to rest. So, or if Kreia did, if she said that she wanted to rest, he would stop. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to follow this.
Yeah,
So-
my character would definitely continue to follow the trail until she either couldn't see it anymore or was told to stop because there was something like there was just a better idea, but she wouldn't think of a better idea herself.
Aldous and Theobald, Same shit.
Well, of course, we're not going to stop if they're not going to stop.
Right.
No, I mean, I would imagine if it starts getting dark, I would mention to the group we might want to think about a camp, folks. Get some light going, or do we continue in the dark, folks? How do you guys feel?
Is it already getting dark now?
No, but you proceed following this trail very, very easily as long as you have trusty Orr beside you, keeping eyes on the ground. You follow it until you get to about the start of the actual hills, because it's been like soft, gentle rolling hills, and now we're starting to get into actual like hilly territory and terrain. And you're still about an hour out as the sun is getting lower and lower in the sky, which would be the appropriate time for someone to speak up about making camp for the night.
How about we make camp for the night?
I look over and I'm like, yeah, of course.
Knew it. Always something with you, Orr.
I think we can do that. We can continue looking for this bull or ox or whatever in the morning. Parents are probably gone, though. Sit down and I start pulling out my axe and kind of picking the blood-dried bits off of it.
I pull out some rations and my water, and I start snacking and drinking a little bit. I have not been eating nearly enough. I'm supposed to have 5 or 6 meals a day minimum. I start eating.
I would like to use the surrounding area to form some kind of crude shelter to sleep in.
Okay. You can.
If you would like me to roll for that, you can.
I would like you to give me a survival check.
Okay. Oh my god!
Oh!
Why that? Like, why that?
You die of survival poison.
I have survival.
I have a feeling you're not going to do too well this week.
Oh man.
Survivor games. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So you put
cross-promotion.
together a rudimentary shelter out of like leaves and branches, and as you crawl inside, it collapses on top of you.
Or
We laugh. I just laugh.
I just roll over too stubborn to like try to get it right. I just live with it.
I guess I start building a fire or
Okay.
like get a little one going.
Sure. Is there anything you guys would like to do as the evening comes? Watches set.
I'll go.
Conversation to be
I'll take
had.
first watch.
Actually, can I take first watch if you don't mind?
Sure, I'll take last watch in that case. And I just kind of lay down.
I'll take first watch.
Can I like cozy up next to Aldous so only he hears me
Totally.
by chance? Yeah.
I'll take the watch after or if that's all good with you guys.
I take a spot on the other side of the fire from the barbarians.
Hey, little fella. I think tonight we should ourselves maybe try to take turns and stay up a little longer and keep an eye on our new friends. I'm not fearful that they'll necessarily attack or hurt us, but I'm fearful that they don't give a shit about us. So defending us while we sleep doesn't really sit well with me. So if you don't mind, why don't you go to sleep now, and I'm going to kind of sleep and keep an eye on them, and then we can switch off.
Okay, wake me in a couple of hours.
Yeah, we'll do.
And then I stroke his cheek. I'm just kidding.
Don't touch me.
I was gonna say, like, can we spot that? Because that's
Yeah.
lol.
I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
I
Sweet
bitch
dream.
slap him.
Sweet dream.
Spit in my open mouth, Theo. Oh, yes. Sorry, go ahead. Anyway.
The night passes without any external events. What happens between you two guys in the dark is your own business. Morning dawns, and those of you that wanted to use your hit dice to gain some HP are more than welcome to expend them, which would be the 2 barbarians, because the others do not have any more hit dice.
Yeah, because how long does that take to get back? A week, right?
A week
full
to get half of them
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
again,
So after a short rest, which we are considering to be one night, you may expend as many of your hit dice as you like, which would be a d12 plus your con mod. And you have one hit die per level. And so you can roll that and regain that much HP.
D12 plus.
Your con mod, I believe. I'm double checking that.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that then.
Yeah, me too.
7. Perfect.
12 plus con mod. So for me, that's 3. Plop. Yay. Back up to full.
Full life.
Double checking to make sure you can actually add your con mod because I don't remember off the top of my head. Resting 186.
Did we sleep before we met them?
You had one night of rest.
Between the last time we did the show and so that would have reset my second wind.
Yes.
Okay. So if I use my second wind right now, it'll reset again. Oh no, it's what I could have used it last night then. Okay, gotcha. So now it's definitely reset because we slept again.
Yeah.
And my action surge is reset now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and your con mod does come back, it does come into play when you roll your hit dice. Morning.
So during my rest during my watch, by the way, I basically just sat there drinking out of the big tankard
You
that I
drank all night?
Great.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty much.
so morning comes
Oh
and
no!
Darude is still drunk when you wake her up.
Not Darude.
Not Darude.
Not Darude.
It's not
I'm sorry.
Darude
Darude.
is still dead though.
Kreia
That's for sure.
is still drunk when you wake her up the next morning.
What?
Would you like some water? You smell. And I kind of choke on her breath whenever she. I hand her a water skin and look away, eyes watering. Drink that.
What is this clear ale? No, thank you. When I pass
I
it back,
my
like a
eyes
look at
wide, I'm
discount.
like, oh.
It's water, and you should drink it. You guys see now why.
Yes,
why
ma'am.
after.
Fine. I drink some water.
Okay. It looks like
You're
the
gonna be
tracks.
useless all day. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It looks like the tracks led straight into the hills from here. Although I will ask you to make another perception check because now the tracks are a day older to see if you can keep following them.
Ugh.
You
Tough for
can't
me.
seem to find them right away. Would anyone else like to try and follow these tracks?
Yeah, I do.
Sure. What is a perception?
Yes.
I didn't find him.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
There you go, Aldous. You root around in the grass for a little while until you find some ox droppings, 200 feet out from the camp. And you're like, I found the tracks! And from there you kind of pick up the prints in the
poop?
grass, although they're harder to see than they were yesterday.
Okay. Over here, guys. Let's go. I found it.
Excellent. I start marching after you.
It
I try
pays
to
to
walk
be closer to the ground. Haha.
You follow the tracks
follow.
for
Good job,
most-
little fella.
Your height has many
Tap, tap, tap.
uses. I kind
Like,
of chuckle
yeah.
to myself.
Oh, Kreia.
Whoa, what? Oh my god. I look at Theo. She's intense, huh?
Oh. You better
I
watch
had
yourself,
to.
man. She will hurt you all this in more ways than one, I think.
But I don't understand.
All in good ways. All in good ways.
I'm just like, I kind of just shrug. I'm like,
I look visibly annoyed at everything that's happening.
That sums it
You're
up.
looking very rested today, Or. How are you feeling?
Good.
But you are? You answered me and you said something positive? It's going to be a great day. And I start
And-
walking off.
And I immediately regret it.
Oh, Or, and I laugh.
Oh, man.
You guys continue along searching following these tracks.
The ox.
Most of the day is pretty uneventful.
Do we see any more blood splatters at all along the tracks of the? Ox
Whatever was
no.
bleeding has stopped bleeding one way or another.
Ooh, okay.
So you continue along. It's pretty uneventful for most of the day. Once you get over the first hill, the trail starts to wind in between hills as much as possible. Occasionally, like going over this small rise, but it tries to stick to the low ground, so you don't have to do too much elevation change. Um, and as you are walking, what are your give me your passive perceptions, everybody. What are your passive perceptions?
13.
Mine is
9.
13.
12.
Okay. You guys are walking along when you guys are just doing your normal walking in between these two hills, and whoever had the 13, was that Kreia?
Both the barbarians.
Yeah,
Both
both
of
of us.
You just looking about like you normally do, walking through the woods, and you spot behind you 2 wolves, and on each wolf is a rider. It is a short, little, green-skinned, slimy. You can see like the sun glinting off of it. Loincloth-wearing goblin with a spear, riding on a wolf.
I turn and I get my battle axe out. I go, get ready.
They're pretty far from you. They're like 200 feet. They seem to have spotted you, but are not trying to engage.
Oh.
I pull out a javelin and I wait.
I knock an arrow on my bow and I wait.
Yes. I pull out a javelin as well and I hold it there watching them.
The wolves stop, and you seem to have a moment where they're watching you and you're watching them, and no one is making an action. They are on top of a cresting hill.
Is there any cover close by?
No, you are out in a pretty open, barren place.
What's our max distance on an arrow?
That's a good question.
That was like 80 feet.
320 feet.
Oh, but isn't that with like a lot of penalty to it
I
if
think
it's that
that's
far?
with disadvantage.
It's like
Short bow's 320
Yeah.
feet. I think it's even more for a long bow. It's even farther.
Yeah, I'm looking it up for you.
I mean, can I take a shot at them without any sort of penalty is what I want to know.
150 feet is no penalties. 600 feet is penalties. So they you would be at long range for you. So that'd be 2d20 dh1.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to shoot actually at one of the wolves.
Okay.
So you said it was what? 2
D20
D20.
dh1.
I'm going to shoot too if I can.
Sure. Same roll for
2
you.
D20 DH. And what's the DH1? What's that stand for?
Drop
highest.
Drop highest one.
Yes.
And then plus my attack, right?
Correct.
Normally?
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
7. Okay. Got it. Drop highest. And versus KH would be keep highest?
DL would be
Oh,
drop lowest.
just
I
did it
don't know
in
if
chat.
KH works or not.
Typed it in chat. It doesn't do any good in chat. Stand by.
I'll roll mine. Oh, there we go. Oof.
Like that? That's horrible. I must have done that wrong.
Nope, that's totally right.
No, it's wrong.
Nope, it's totally right.
Oh my God.
Neither of you guys hit anything.
There goes an arrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please mark your lost arrows.
Okay.
I look over at them and I go,
4 all day.
do it again.
Okay.
And, as you guys notch your second arrows, the wolves and their riders dip down on the other side of the hill, and you lose sight of them.
pussies.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. Pussy willows.
On this one.
You can still follow the tracks, but it appears you are being watched.
I feel like as we're walking into a trap, maybe we should thin the crowd before we continue.
Those wolves will have scent of us way before we have visual of them. We need to be very careful.
True, brother. What do we do? Do we continue on or do we turn back and fight the wolves?
Right, the wolves, man.
I say we continue on. We're not going to be able to catch up with them.
You know they're gonna want to fight. They're just waiting on the other side of the hill for us. Why don't you big barbarians run over there and check that out?
Or they're going to get more, and they're coming back.
Has that ever scared you?
Doesn't scare me.
On occasion, it's better to be smart than it is
Or
to
for
be. Yeah. Look, Or likes to fight, but at a certain point, I think everybody, there's a difference between bravery and suicide.
Wait, are you saying you don't want to go chase after the enemies?
Am I saying I don't want to go chase after them? Not over a hill, no. Not like that, no.
In the darkness is cool, though.
These are different characters. These are very different characters.
Yeah. That's why Elo's so good, man. He night and day characters here.
He wanted to fight. He was ready. He was trying to provoke him with arrow fire, but he's not going to go chasing down wolves. He knows he's not as fast as a wolf.
Okay.
Aldous, why don't you do us a sneaky favor and go over that hill? Can't he sneak over there? And don't you have those abilities to kind of take a peek, buddy?
Let's try.
Give me a stealth check, Aldous.
On it, and I dart
Isn't
off.
Did you just say it was like
dart
barren
off?
wasteland?
Yeah, but I mean, it is up a hill. If they can't see over the hill, you might be able to sneak up.
Don't question me on this one, or this is what I do best. And I dart off and try to be stealthy.
I throw my hands up and go for it.
Give me your.
I'd like to see what the little one has.
Fuck!
I lean over to Theobald and I say, "Your friend's an idiot." Those wolves will smell him before they see him. He has absolutely no chance of approach, except for downwind or upwind.
No, downwind. You're right.
Yes, downwind. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we should head in then and just get closer. Not go over the hill though. And I start walking.
You would put our lives in danger for that one.
Do you really think our lives are in danger against two wolves? Or?
It's not the wolves we can see I'm worried about. It's the wolves we can't see.
Oh, brother.
You should know better than anyone.
I continue walking, ignoring him.
Aldous,
and drunk, I say as she walks away.
Aldous, you reach the top and peer over the cliffside. You see down at the base of this other hill, like another 150 feet away from you, is one of the goblins on a wolf. And scouting around, you see way down, as if it's been scampering off, is another goblin on a wolf. But it seems to be leaving at post-haste.
That's what I see?
That's what you see.
How many again? How many in total?
It's one on a wolf, and there's two sets of them. So 2 goblins, 2 wolves. One of them is nearby, and the other one is scampering away very quickly.
How far away?
600 feet.
All right, I run back down and relay the information.
Okay. You run into Kreia coming up the hill as you come down, and all information is relayed.
Okay.
All right. What did you see?
2 sets of goblins on wolves, very far away. Looks like one is hauling balls to go probably tell more of our position.
Do you think we can get this other one killed before they get back?
We would have to go now, and our aim would have to be true.
I look behind me and see how far away Or and Theo are. How far away are you guys from us?
I was following behind you, so I shouldn't
right
be far behind you.
All right. Well, I mean, we're out in the middle of an open area. I don't think they're gonna that we're gonna be able to retreat like cowards and have them not catch up with us. Seems like we're gonna have to fight them no matter what.
They're quite far on wolves. I don't think we're going to be able to catch them. We might have to take a defensive posture somewhere else. We might have to retreat. But I have a bad feeling that something more and bigger and worse is coming.
Helm's deep.
Well,
I want to
I
use
look
a
around.
perception roll, to see if I can see if there's any sort of perch in the hills
Yeah.
or some area of advantage that
Yeah.
we could use?
Yeah, there are still the scattered trees here and there are plenty of higher hills. You guys are currently in a valley right now between two hills, so you could get some high ground. You could climb a tree. You could find a little ravine or a dried up creek that you could crawl into.
I like the idea of those hills over there. What say you, Or?
I nod. Couldn't agree more.
Is
The
there a tree
wolves
on the
are.
hill?
What's that?
Yeah.
Is there trees on the hill? Okay, just wondering. Sorry.
I just tell them the wolves will smell you before they see you, and they're faster than us. It's only a matter of time before they bring the rest of whatever they have. Our best bet, if we're not running full sprint, is going to be to hunker down on one of those hills.
Let's go. I'll climb a
I
tree
agree.
and keep an eye out.
The smartest thing you've said all day, or
I start walking.
Let's hunker it on down.
Okay. Is this the hill towards the goblin on a wolf or on the other side? Because you're in a valley,
Which one?
right?
Which one was higher?
Ooh, that's a good question. It is the higher hill is the one near in the direction of the wolf.
What do you think? Should we take this one? They'll be able to see us as they come, but
They already know we're here.
true. Start going up.
I start. Is there any water nearby?
Yeah, there is a little creek running down the middle of the valley.
If you like, I have an idea.
Go ahead.
No, you go first. You.
My character starts walking to the creek and starts mixing the water with the sand or whatever's around, or if there's some mud, he starts putting it all over his body.
Okay, you get muddy.
Yeah.
Go predator defense.
Whatever
Oh
hill,
yeah.
whatever hill you take, I'll take the other. Hide in a tree and try to pick at them with my arrows.
Sounds great. I get in and I start rubbing mud on myself as well.
Okay.
I'll skip the mud though.
I take a little bit of mud, and just to be cool, I do a little bit here, and I do a little bit here.
And I like daintily hop around the mud because I don't want any on me.
I look over at Aldous and Theobald. I said, if you want to survive this, you'll get in the mud.
Or
In
maybe
fact,
they don't.
you not being in the mud is making it more dangerous for me and my sister. So get in the fucking mud.
I
sorry.
am not getting dirty.
I've
I'm
mudded
good at
myself.
hiding.
I don't know what more you want from me.
You think this is a game? You think this is a fucking joke? You've got two goblins on wolves going over the hill, getting more of who God only knows what. And you want to be the one that they smell. You want to draw them to us.
Can he roll a persuasion check to see
Did I
if he
put more
persuades
mud
you?
on? Is that-
Yeah, give me a persuasion
Okay.
check there, Elo.
Okay.
Because that's smart. I mean, you're right. Kind of. I mean, you are.
Yeah,
Ella,
no,
so
he's
that'd
making
be-
a lot of sense. I'm just putting it up in my like short choppy hair, and I'm like getting it on my armpits, and
And what do I have to beat? What do I have to beat?
I would use just a flat wisdom check.
Okay. No bonus. Just a flat d20. I'm like, I look at him, my eyes go wide, and I just jump into the mud. Belly first and roll in the mud.
All
Is
this
that
mud's
better?
up.
You're right.
I was like so preoccupied getting myself covered in mud, and I look over and I see Aldous has just basically dove head first into the mud and start rubbing it on, and I just kind of go nodding in approval, like yes, the barbarian ways have affected you, friend.
And I'm like, well, and I spit out a bunch of mud. Thank you. That
It
Theo?
doesn't smell pretty, but it'll save your life.
was good.
Theo,
That was
what do
good.
you do?
Nice persuasion.
I decline the mud and just kind of go I should say crouch myself by one of the trees, bow kind of out, notch, ready to go, kind of just watching the horizon, kind of
But,
scouting
so you
out.
still climb the hill, though, right?
Yeah.
So
I
you
tell
all
Shane-
you all climb the hill. Theo gets there first because he's not mudding it up. And Theo, when you reach the top of the hill, you see the goblin on the wolf and they're just kind of like slowly meandering down the other side of the hill in the ravine. Nowhere in particular. They're about 400 feet away from you at this point.
Okay. All right. So too
Oh,
far.
halflings technically get to re-roll ones on ability scores or ability
Oh,
checks.
that's
Oh
true.
shit!
They do.
Get that mud off there.
Let's rewind time.
Give me another d20, buddy. Nope.
Okay, I still don't.
You still don't
pass.
do it.
Maybe
So
this
everything
time you don't
bigger this
jump in.
You don't jump so joyously into the mud.
Yeah, I don't dive in head first, but I mud up.
I lean over to Cray and say, he'll be the first to go. And I point to Theobald.
Oh shit! Thankfully, I didn't hear that.
Can Theo hear that?
No, Theo's climbing the hill.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
All right, yeah.
I look over at Or and I'm like,
I kind of
Never.
notice. I kind of notice. I'm like, he'll be fine. We've been through worse. And then I go to the opposite hill that you guys are going to.
Wait, before you go, I say, yeah, and what happened to your last companions?
Or they
And I-
told me of that story. Don't touch it.
I kind of just have an
Like-
angry face, and I just walk away.
I grab Or on the shoulder and I'm like, come on. I yank you and we start walking.
Okay.
Dick move, man.
What'd he say? He's just
I
like,
know.
I'm trying to point out that you're like, some people died last time, maybe.
Beast.
He feels no hope. He only feels strife.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Ba-doom.
I'm
On that note-
retiring the age of strife thing with Tilly. Okay.
So on one hill we have the two barbarians and Theobald. On the other we have Aldous. Aldous, you should know that these hilltops are pretty far apart from one another. They're like
How far?
I want to say like 600 or 700 feet from crest to crest. So definitely out of range, because the hills themselves are, I would 100 feet high or so. And then it's a pretty broad distance from side to side.
And do I have any other views that they might not have being over there?
Yeah, you would have a better view down the other ravine. Like, so if you're on the tops of two different hills, on one side you'd have a good view of what's on this edge, and on the other side you'd have a good view on what's down on the other edge.
Okay, I'll stay put then.
Okay. How long would you guys like to wait on your hillside?
You said they're like 400 feet from me, or one is?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. 600 meters is about how far away they ran, right? Before, or feet, whatever. They'd run off on Wolfback.
Yeah,
they'd run back.
They'd gone down the hilltop. Aldous had climbed up, saw them fairly close, came back down. By the time you guys were back up, he was farther away.
I'd probably wait at least a half an hour before even trying to move.
Yeah.
Plus, it's early in the morning. We've got all
I'm
day.
willing to wait. I'm willing to sit in a tree up on that hill hidden for an hour or two.
Okay.
I take the javelin. Actually, did I recover my javelin from the last one that I threw that hit the goblin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then I put my 4 javelins, I lay them out or set them up against. Is there like a tree nearby us? I'm with. Okay. I lay them.
Yeah.
I lean them against the tree. All 4 of them.
Nice. So,
I follow his lead on that.
you guys spot the goblin on the wolf. He's going down the valley, and then they start climbing back up, get to the crest, look around, kind of start meandering back towards you. Seem to spot someone, meander down another way, and they're just kind of hanging out and keeping tabs on you, just going up and back and up and down around. And half an hour passes, and you haven't seen signs of any other creatures. Except for birds. Lots of birds in the area. Some eagles overhead. A couple of vultures.
Can I? This is kind of awkward. Can I use animal handling, or would it be nature to see maybe if you said eagles, if they're flying, if there's any way for me to tell what's going on in nature naturally with what's happening? Like
It all seems to
birds
be
getting
pretty-
scared or anything like that.
No, it seems to just be pretty normal, and you have a lot of time out here to keep track of these things when you're nowhere near civilization.
I speak to Kreia. Say we may have needed to move. This might be a bad idea.
What do you mean? Do you think more are coming that we can't handle this time?
Typically, if they were going to be attacking and there was a nearby, small nearby group, I think there'd be signs by now. The longer it takes, the more chance there is of a bigger battalion or even more.
Maybe you're right. I look up in the sky. What time of day is it?
Noon.
Perhaps we should move. How long has it been? It's been an hour, you said?
It's been half an hour at this point.
Half an hour? Yeah. Maybe we give it a few more minutes, and if nothing comes, then we move and we head back in the direction that we came.
I say your call, and we wait a few more minutes.
What would it take to actually like attack them?
You just
From
have to wait
here.
for them to get within range at some point and then take a shot at disadvantage because they're pretty far out.
Okay.
A bigger Italian.
A bigger battalion, not Italian isn't really the word.
I heard Italian as well.
I heard Italian, but
The tribe might
fun.
be bigger. Yeah, bigger Italian. Yes, they may be bringing
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. Oh
right.
shit.
I have a question. Is there a skill or proficiency for fishing? I'm looking at artisan's tools, skills, proficiency. I don't see fishing at all. Is that just like a survival ability?
Yeah. I mean, if you're just talking about survival fishing, I would put it under there. If you want to talk about you want to settle down and become a fisherman, it's not really within the frame of the system.
Cool.
Although we can
Okay, I
make
was just
it up.
wondering.
Yeah.
That was really off topic, sir.
Yeah.
So after about 5 minutes, I scan looking for where Aldous and Theo would be.
Theo's next to you,
Yeah.
hanging out with
Oh,
you.
I'm on the
Theo's
same
with
hill.
us.
as you
Aldous
guys.
is, 800 feet away.
Okay. Theo, maybe you should go get your friend. Maybe we should move out again. What do you think?
Yeah, I really want to track these two goblins, but he's so far behind us. Yeah, you guys stay here. I'll go get him because he's behind us, right? He's on the hill.
Yeah.
Do I see these guys moving?
Action, right? Yeah.
You see
So
Theo
can
start to
he
move
see me?
towards
Can
you.
I turn and make contact with him to give him a signal to get his ass over? Okay,
Easy
so I
peasy.
do that.
All right, I sprint over.
All right, a few minutes later, Aldous comes running up the hill, slightly out of breath.
Okay,
Hello.
I got an idea. I got an idea. These two wolf riders are just kind of milling back and forth down there on the bottom of the hill. So
One of
obviously
them
this
has
is
left.
their.
That's just one.
Oh, one's left. It's just one. So it's obviously their territory that they're in charge of guarding. I wonder if we can use all this to try to get this guy's attention to get him closer to us. Like maybe he can chase you all this, and we'll hide and ambush him because then it'll be a 4-on-1. But if he thinks it's just little old you, and you're injured or something, and he might come up the hill to check you out, and then we can jump him. Thoughts on that, guys?
Sounds fun. Let's do it.
The little one has balls. I like it.
That's my boy, Aldous.
Selected class feature. I do have bravery. Just saying.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
So
Get your brave ass down the hill.
tell me how you propose to set up this ambush. How would you like to use Soma as bait?
I think the idea would be that we would tend to take cover behind the trees or behind the rocks at the top of the hill so that he doesn't see us.
Mm-hmm.
He would kind of at least get down the hill far enough to where he is seen and maybe gets the attention and runs back up the hill. Hopefully Wolf and Goblin chase him up and over to us.
Okay.
I
Not a
think he
problem.
should act. I think he should come out of the woods and act as though he's injured, much closer to us, maybe whining like a bitch.
I'm not sure Aldous knows how to do that, but he's a good actor.
I'll do what I can. Okay.
All right. So you guys, leave the top of the hill, going down a different direction, and kind of sneak back up under some cover. Aldous, what are you? What is your method of approach here? Are you going to act wounded? Are you going to just make some noise? Are you going to fake an attack? What are you doing?
I'm going to kind of stumble down the hill, acting injured.
Give me a performance check. See how good your acting is.
Pretty good.
All right. Okay. So you come down the hill.
Sorry.
And as you're stumbling down, the wolf and goblin seem to see you. You're a little further down the hill. They're looking at you. You get a little further down the hill, looking at you some more. And then they
I'm like,
start moving
oh,
towards you.
dear. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, woe is me.
Then they start moving towards you. It's a little bit slowly.
Do I see them?
Yeah, they're very clearly like moving at you a little bit.
I scream out, please, no, no! And I try to like scramble up the hill.
All right, so you start heading back up the hill, and as you do, they start bounding after you.
And then I sprint. I sprint
All right,
for
you
it.
start sprinting, still trying to, sprinting with a limp. And they start bounding after you. Can I get stealth checks with advantage from Theobald, Orr, and Kreia?
Yes.
With
Stealth
advantage, so that's 2d20
Yay.
d1.
I probably should have said this. Are you okay with me having a javelin at the ready for this?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured
said
we,
it's
we would have
2d20
weapons at the
D1?
ready. We were ready for an
Yes.
ambush.
Plus your
And then
plus your stealth check.
Plus our stealth for me is 3. Nice. I'm stealthed.
Nice.
And same thing, I'm waiting, right?
Yes. Or
Javelin at the ready.
okay. The wolf is bounding up the hill towards you guys, and you successfully have hidden from the wolf. Give me a surprise round, free round of combat, as you ambush the wolf and goblin rider. You pop up, arrows and javelins ready. Give me a roll to hit.
That's a 2d7, 2d20.
Yes.
D1
You can roll
plus
2d7 if you want, but it's not a good.
Yeah. 2d20 and plus 7 on my attack.
Boom.
Where am I?
Javelins, this is actually going to be long range for you guys, so you don't get advantage on the attack.
Oh, okay. So so I'm 21 instead of 26 then, or 25.
Okay, yeah, well,
There you
that's still a hit.
Wait, do I get advantage?
You have advantage because it's short range for you.
13 for my javelin.
13 is all you need to hit.
Nice.
So you guys all hit the wolf or the goblin? think you guys are
I hit
targeting
the
the wolf.
wolf and I hit it for 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta do damage still, right?
Give me some damage rolls, boys and girls.
I hit the goblin for 4 then?
You're targeting the goblin, not the wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit the goblin for 4, and the other two of you hit the wolf for a total of 11.
Correct.
Okay.
Can I use my second wind, my action surge and shoot again?
Sure, if you would like.
And I'd still be at advantage then at this point, right?
Right. If you're going to use it right now, then you would still
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna use it right now.
advantage. That's a hit.
Nice.
Shooting the goblin?
Yep.
8. All right. The goblin drops after 2 arrows thud into its chest. The wolf has a javelin in its kind of like front chestal area, and a javelin in kind of sticking into its mid side, but like sticking down into it, and it yelps in pain and terror as we roll initiative.
Cool. Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Initiative
This is not going well for the wolf.
is... Where's my initiative 2?
Damn.
What?
Nice.
You all go before the wolf.
Yay!
Aldous, you go first.
I spin around, look at the yelping wolf, and I take out my whip and I slash right at its face.
All right.
With my whip.
Give me a roll to hit.
Yeah.
About time that whip came into play.
I've used it a couple times.
For
You rolled
party.
As you can
For
remember.
party favors. Yeah. Yeah. The dick whip.
The dick whip. Yeah.
Gross.
Memories.
Hit. Give me that damage.
Okay.
D4 plus Dex mod.
4.
You whip the wolf across the snout and eyes, and it goes "Ow!" and just collapses to the ground.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
That was enough to kill it.
I mean, it did have two
Freya
generals.
actually kind of like starts laughing and like kind of like hunching on her knees and kind of giggling.
Searching
Okay.
the wolf and goblin, you find no wealth whatsoever, but you do find a small bag of supplies, just like pitiful rations and food. They look like goblin stuff, not like wolf stuff.
I attempt to grab the corpse of the wolf and take it back uphill, and I say, "Clear the area."
Good idea, brother. And I grab the goblin and I throw it over my back and we start walking up the hill.
You guys get to the crest of the hill.
When we get over there, so if this is going up the hill, then when we get over, I just sort of like put the goblin in and I just kind of push it. It starts like
tumbles
tumbling
down.
down.
Yeah.
I just stash the wolf up top of the hill
Yeah, you
behind
find
something.
some rocks to hide it behind.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
That's some good meat right there. We might actually have a real meal later.
And what would you? We should probably be taking our break about now. We're actually late on that, but what is your course of action before we go? So we have some direction.
What time of day is it?
Wait,
1
midday now?
Yeah,
Midday.
a little after midday.
Oh, it's been almost an hour since we started waiting.
Just for clarification, I would like to spend some time like kicking the dirt around, trying to cover up the blood, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
before-
All right. So I guess that's what we do for about 10, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Just trying to
obviously
basically make it look like nothing happened there.
Yeah, in case the other wolf comes back.
Nothing to
the
see
rider.
here.
Yeah.
Nothing to
and
see
while they're
here.
doing that, I'm kind of just repoised, looking where the other wolf and rider went, again to keep an
They
eye
headed-
to see if anything
they headed
comes our way.
north,
Yeah. Okay.
which is the direction the tracks you were following were headed. So, are you guys going to be continuing following your tracks, follow the wolf tracks, retreat, or stay still, or something that I can't think of?
Should we try to follow them, maybe?
I think we should try. If they were also going in the same direction as the ox trail, which I didn't realize, then I'd say we just keep following them.
Okay.
So that's
Let
what I would
us
start to do.
head off to break, and we will come back and see where these trails lead. See you guys on the other side.